Hey guys, it's Sharon here from Eating the Rainbow. Today I'm going to share with you a few air fryer recipes, and I wanted to unbox my brand new air fryer. I got this Secura Hot and Crispy. It's 5 liters. It's a little bit bigger than the old one that I had, and it wasn't that much different in price. And I also chose this one because it had a 2-year warranty, and since mine broke, I figured that would also be a good idea to get one that came with a warranty. Here it is. Absolutely gorgeous. There is the on button, the temperature. So this is the timer, which is similar to the other one that I had. Another thing I really liked about this one is that, I guess I could take the tape off. That'd be helpful. So right here, how it comes out, I do really like that. I just feel like it helps with the actual frying of everything and coating it while cooking it evenly. It even came with this little wire rack, which and put on top, and some skewers. For comparison, this is my old one here, and I absolutely loved it, but what happened was the timer kind of died on us, so when you go to put the timer on, it just, yeah. So we had to move on from it, but this one, the rack comes out as well, but just looking at the size difference, it's pretty big. We are at home and on lockdown and you can't go out to restaurants and life's a little different. I feel like I'm going to be cooking at home even more than I usually do, so purchasing this little guy is definitely worth it, at least in my opinion. So for those of you who don't really know what an air fryer is, it's similar to a convection oven. It is kind of just like a mini version of one, but it is so much better than one. I see so many people saying that an air fryer is just a mini oven. It's kind of overrated, but it is very much underrated in my opinion. I would compare it to a deep fryer slash oven rather than just a convection oven. It kind of works by just circulating hot air around your food, and that is how it becomes just crispy and crunchy and wonderful, and it happens in little to no time, which is my favorite part of an air fryer. If you follow my Instagram page or know me in real life, you know I absolutely love air fryers. There are many reasons to love an air fryer. The reasons why I love my air fryer is, one, because I feel like it is a healthier option to a lot of foods. So instead of deep frying your foods or frying your foods on the stovetop in oil, you can throw them in the air fryer or pop them in the air fryer, and they will be ready in no time without that use of excess oil. Another reason why air fryers are great is because they are child friendly. So if you have children at home, you can definitely utilize one of these in your time together, especially during these times where a lot of children are at home right now. And by having an air fryer, it is something that is safe and easy for them to use and for them to help with. And I do feel like having child-safe appliances in your kitchen is amazing. I remember when I was younger and I learned how to cook, I felt super empowered. I felt super cool to be a part of that. Simple appliances like the air fryer will help to include your child in daily kitchen activities. Another reason why I love the air fryer, and probably the most important reason in my opinion, it is super convenient. So there are nights where I literally don't want to cook anything. I get home from a long day, or I just had a long day. I'm super exhausted. I don't feel like cooking anything. That is when the air fryer comes in, where I can make food like tofu or cauliflower or potatoes or vegetables within 20 minutes, which is amazing. You're able to whip up amazingly nutritious and delicious recipes and dinners, lunches, meals in little to no time. Another reason why the air fryer is so convenient is because it is super easy to clean. Most air fryers are dishwasher safe. I do just feel like it's more gentle just to wash them, and it takes no time at all So I just gently scrub it, rinse it, dry it, and voila. They're super easy to clean, and it is super quick, easy, and convenient to create a nourishing meal. I post a lot of recipes where I use an air fryer, or I use an air fryer for a portion of my meal. So I wanted to share a few of my favorite recipes with you guys in order to help you if you are interested in purchasing an air fryer, or if you have one and don't really know what to do with it, then these recipes are for you. So as I mentioned, I am going to be sharing some recipes with you guys using my handy dandy air fryer. Today I'm going to be sharing a recipe for cauliflower wings, some tofu bites, and of course, potato wedges. Each of these recipes only take about half an hour from start to finish, and that includes prepping the ingredients and baking them. Comment below and let me know which of these recipes you're most excited to try. The first recipe I'm going to share with you guys today is tofu bites. Today I'm using extra firm tofu, so I will not be pressing it. However, if you choose to use medium firm tofu or firm tofu, I do suggest pressing it out to get the water out. Next, I'm just going to cut it into slabs and cut that in half and into cubes. It will look a little bit like this. Place the tofu into a bowl and prep it for seasoning. I used olive oil, garlic seasoning, nutritional yeast, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, turmeric, and cornstarch. Quite honestly, you can use whatever seasonings you prefer. The only two things that would be mandatory is the olive oil or any oil, as well as the cornstarch. But don't worry guys, I will write this all down below in the description. Next, just spread the tofu pieces into the air fryer, and you are going to cook it at 400 degrees for 8 minutes. Look at these bad boys. This is after only 8 minutes in the air fryer. We are just going to shake it at this point. I mean, you could also flip it if you're super diligent, but I'm not, so I just shake them and pop them back in for another 8 minutes. Here is the final product for the tofu bites. It is super crunchy on the outside and nice and chewy on the inside, as you can see. You can either leave your tofu bites as they are, or you can make a delicious sauce. The sauce that I like to make is similar to a sweet and sour sauce. You just need about a cup of vegetable broth, a tablespoon of liquid aminos, 2 tablespoons of ketchup. I personally like the Good Food for Good ketchup because it's sweetened by dates, and a little bit of maple syrup. I'd say about a tablespoon. Next, you're just gonna simmer and add in your tofu bites and allow that to simmer until the sauce thickens. And then you'll have the most delicious tofu bites in under a half an hour. I mean, look at this goodness. Next up, we're going to be making potato wedges. Start with about 3 or 4 potatoes. Today I'm using 4 of them because they are a little more on the small side. I personally love leaving the peel on my potatoes, so I don't peel them. But if you don't like the peel on your potatoes, of course, that will be your first step. Otherwise, just wash and scrub your potato and you can begin to slice them into wedges. Next, we're gonna get our handy dandy bowl and season the potato wedges. I actually adapted this recipe from Ella Vegan's potato wedges, which I'm addicted to. So I'm going to link her recipe down below as well. I'm using pretty much the same seasonings. It's just in an air fryer instead of an oven. I will link that all down below for you guys. After the potatoes are nice and seasoned, we're gonna pop it in the air fryer at 380 for 8 minutes. Once 8 minutes is up, you're going to remove the basket and shake the fries. Then pop them back in for another 8 minutes and you will be given a glorious basket of fries in under 20 minutes. My fancy smancy sauce is literally ketchup, mayo, and some garlic seasoning, but it honestly tastes amazing. Last but not least is the cauliflower wings or cauliflower bites recipe, whatever you would like to call them. We're gonna start by removing the green leaves from the cauliflower in order to cut the florets way easier. Next, we're gonna cut the florets into little bite-sized pieces. I actually like to make some large, some medium, and some small, just for variety, and then cut off any little stem pieces on the end of each floret. I will be using my baked barbecue cauliflower bites recipe that you can find on my website. I'm just going to alter it, of course, so that it is air fryer friendly. Next, we're gonna take our handy dandy mixing bowl back out and mix together flour, plant milk, seasonings. Don't worry guys, I will put the recipe down below. And we're going to dip each floret into the batter. At this point, I realized, you know what, I'm just gonna go throw the whole bunch of them in and toss the batter around, and this worked perfect. Saved so much time. Optional, you can also coat your cauliflower in panko for an extra crispiness, and then you're going to bake it in the air fryer at 350 for 15 minutes, shaking halfway through. As you can see with the panko, they get super crisp and delicious in the air fryer. You can leave them like this or toss them in sauce. I like putting them in sauce, of course. This is what a cauliflower bite looks like without panko, just so you guys can see the difference. Now it's time to get our cauliflower saucy. I just used barbecue sauce, Frank's hot sauce, and butter, and look how delicious this is. I hope you guys enjoyed these air fryer recipes. They are definitely my favorite recipes, and I really hope that I gave you some insight into what an air fryer is. I'm super excited to have one back. If you guys would like to see more air fryer videos or have me share some more air fryer recipes, comment below and let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means the absolute world to me. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification to stay in the loop.
Like a poetry.